Hey guys, how you doing? We are back again. We went for a brief hiatus to, reevaluate our progress so far and prepare ourselves for the second season of the Fantastics podcast. It's still Sarens and Sabubu Elkun here to give you an update of how yesterday went down. I know my not London red brother here would have seen the chip on my shoulder and the shoulder of other Fantastics, universe members who are, of course, Chelsea fans. But I mean, it was an amazing tournament and it was a final for the ages. Sabubu, I want to get your thoughts. What did you think about Chelsea's performance yesterday?
Before I talk about Chelsea's performance, fans, it's been a while that we've been on set. The finals went well according to Chelsea's plan, not for PSG.
Of course.
The pundits, the investors, all went on crying for no reason.
Why?
Because first of all, Chelsea won. They were not favorites for the match.
True.
Secondly, those investors that wanted to be on the safe side, both teams will score, and PSG never scored. So as it stands, Chelsea are the FIFA World Club champions, and they are the first to qualify for the next edition.
Yeah.
The only teams that can qualify now are the teams that will likely win the Champions League in the next 3 to 4 years.
I think PSG.
Then coefficients in Europe will play a very big part. I said it on the football WhatsApp group that I'm part of, that Chelsea did the PSG that PSG tend to do to other teams.
Yeah, I think Gareth Bale also mentioned that Chelsea PSG.
Yeah, that's PSG didn't expect Chelsea to come out of the blocks firing.
Yeah.
And when the first and second goal came in, I saw confusion in that team. And when they had their chances to score, they couldn't score. But good to Chelsea, and I hope they build that momentum against the new season, because Maresca now has put himself on top of that tier of coaches that if he can't win the Premiership next season,
it will be an underachievement.
Yes, same with getting as far as to the semi-finals or probably winning the Champions League. For PSG remains PSG. They would keep on getting better. They will add players to the team, and Enrique will learn from this. They will learn from this. But I can't wait for the Premiership to start. I want to see what the Liverpools will bring to the table, the Man City will bring to the table, the Arsenals, and the Chelsea now. Because take it or leave it, they're among the favourites for the Premiership next season.
Yeah, Sabu, you're succinctly put. But I just want to throw some light on, how Chelsea went about this demolition business. I mean, from a tactical perspective, you would be watching as an outsider, but of course, or you can see where this battle was won and lost. And like you said, Chelsea came out of the blocks, they came out flying. They played PSG, how PSG plays others. But basically, one of the major tactical adjustments that Maresca made for that fixture was he knew that PSG was going to exploit a few weaknesses in Chelsea's game. One of which primarily was that they knew that Sanchez was very nervy playing out of the back, and they sought to use him as a trigger for their press. So whenever the ball somehow got back to Sanchez, because Chelsea are fond of recycling the ball in that manner, they looked to press Sanchez. And then whenever Sanchez had the ball, when that press began, of course, he was going to somehow clear it. But he was specifically clearing it into the zones of the wingers and the wing back. Or Malo Gusto was high up the pitch as a wing back, and then of course Pedro Neto was on the other side. And somehow he walked the pitch, and they were able to exploit, the spaces vacated by Hakimi and Nuno Mendes while seeking to attack. And it was a beautiful one. It's a coming of age moment for Chelsea. I know Chelsea fans will be really proud. I am really proud, but the main thing is, where do they go from here? And by where do they go from here is, are you able to translate this result, make it not a one-off, but something that is synonymous with your team? Are you able to execute this against the likes of Liverpool, Man City, and also against West Ham on a cold, wet, windy night in Stoke?
This formation that they did against PSG can work against the big teams that like to play that type of high pressing, and we call it mass attack, mass defense.
Yeah.
But the big teams in England are very smart. You understand what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? I won't say PSG are fatigued. I won't say that. They came in prepared for this match, but things didn't turn out the way they expected. The Premiership is one of the most craziest league to go and play. First
Mm.
of all, you meet teams that they have what they call the low blocks. Now you might have all the talent in the world to break down the low blocks, but the problem with the low blocks is that they score first, they will wear
Mm.
you out.
Yes.
They will wear you out. So I don't know how that will translate. I don't think it's a one-off.
Yeah.
They have to do it
Cons-
consistency. Speak the English for me.
Consistently. Can
Consistently.
they? That's the question. It's not about whether they have to. Of course, they'll be looking to replicate that kind of results consistently. Another thing I wanted to ask you about, Habubu, what are your thoughts on some of the new boys? I mean, you saw Jao Pedro and Liam Delap spearhead Chelsea's
See,
attack at
see,
different points in the game yesterday.
see, I still look at Delap as the most dangerous among the two of them. Why do I say so? Delap is a very direct player. He goes at you. He makes me remember, you know, strikers and wingers of back then, where they go at you, they go at you, they go at you. Not the kind of wingers we have now that gets to the edge, they bring the ball back inside. So he's a good buy. For Jao Pedro, he has to prove his worth.
3 goals in 2 games is not
There's
enough
some
to make a
well,
statement.
it is not enough. When you have
So,
that,
but what makes the lap a much better buy? If I
see,
mean,
we have seen both of them in transition and their directness. The lap will come at you. Jao Pedro needs moments. You know that 1-2. You saw when Delap came into the game yesterday. His first touch from the midfield, then he went at PSG. I knew then Chelsea have something here that many people did not see.
well, the good part is the headache belongs to the coach. He has 2 players to choose from, whichever one he wants, whether direct, indirect, corner direct, redirect. Chelsea has they are spoiled for choices, and it's a good one for them.
Well,
Congratulations to the
we
Blues.
still have a Senegalese king there.
Senegalese king. Well, it has been rumored, talking about transfers and all that. It has been rumored that Nicolas Jackson might end up in Manchester, the way things are, because he was not even able to make it off the bench.
Manchester.
Nkunku even got to play, and Nkunku is not even top of Maresca's plans. I think that's a statement for him. So it's a pity that his Chelsea career might just peter out. But I mean, Jackson had a lot of potential. I think he was too relaxed, and he thought that maybe the project was all about
He
him.
didn't have enough competition.
Well, now over
Yes,
competition don't kill
because
him.
then Nkuku was always on the treatment table.
Now they don't treat him F up, so I don't know how it's going to be for him. But we wish him the best of luck. And like I said, it is a good headache for the manager to have all these players at your disposal. So fantastic, guys! I know you have missed us. We have missed you too.
How many weeks in the Premiership?
Just a few weeks, about maybe 4 weeks, 4 weeks approximately. So we'll be back very soon. Don't go anywhere. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Especially subscribe to the channel. Support us so that we can continue to provide you the best of sports entertainment. We have a lot of partnerships. We have a lot of goodies to unravel for you when we come back from this. Why they look me like that, Sabugo? When we come back, when we come back
Don't tell
from
them anything.
yeah, we shouldn't tell them. Okay, sorry.
Well,
Sabugo the verse here. I don't do apropos.
when the season starts in August, that's second or third week,
Yeah.
we're going to review the Community Shield on the show. And we're going to talk about what Liverpool has to do to win it, or Crystal Palace has to do. Mind you, Crystal Palace has been demoted to UEFA Conference
Yeah,
League.
so far so good.
But
They might be playing in the UEFA
but they can
Conference League,
appeal.
or it's open to appeal.
They can appeal for it.
So we'll see what happens over there. And they are likely to lose most of their players. Maguire is still a possibility to Liverpool. Eberechi Eze is still a target for Arsenal. Mateta is a target for AC Milan, so we don't even know what's happening there. Also,
They'll use
their right back is also looking to move on. So it's likely that a lot of changes might be wrought there. While Liverpool are building, Crystal Palace they are debuilding. So, well, we will be in the building to ensure that
you get
everywhere good.
and you get all the information.
Yes, everywhere good. So guys, stick with us until we come back. Whenever we come back, because when something's up, we no go mind open our phone, put mouth inside. Stay with us, guys, and stay blessed.
Cheers.